Welcome to Noosa Heads, Australia, and it is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Actually, it's Sunday morning, and I find my way up onto the boardwalk looking down on, if I'm not mistaken, is what's called Little Beach, and just around the corner would be Main Beach. And it is just a spectacular day, and I decided that on my way up to another spot called Tin Can Bay, I would everything is a bay around here. Nelson Bay and Byron Bay and, Noosa Heads and what have you. But Tin Can Bay is where I'm going to be heading tonight. But right now, I want to go and visit the Noosa Heads National Park. And there are no shortage of national parks here in Australia. And I had the opportunity to visit Noosa Heads sometime in the past, earlier in my visit, actually, about 7 months ago. But I didn't actually have the opportunity to take the walk that I'm going to share with you today. And the walk I'm going to share with you today is going to take me to a couple of spots in the park. I think one is called Hell's Gate, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to go up and I'm going to fly my drone and just kind of have a wonderful day, and then maybe come back and do a little bit of splashing in the beautiful water. So it is actually really spectacular. Look at this boardwalk here, and all the while as I'm walking, you can hear different birds and what have you up in the canopy of trees. So Noosa Heads National Park is actually just up the boardwalk a little bit, and we'll stop at the visitor center and then take a hike out to a couple of the more popular attractions out there. And along the way, I'll share some views with you, such as this one that you can see through the trees here. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Really, really a beautiful day in the land down under. And here would be the information center, or visitor center, I would imagine, where you can get some different information about visiting the park. Also pick up some bottled water if you'd like. Hello. So, what a wonderful spot. You can even get yourself some little storybooks there, you can see. So they have different refreshments that you might pick up before hitting the trail, such as I'm gonna do here. All right, let's see if we can hit the path. Should be a wonderful day for a walk and talk. Well, let the adventure begin. And just right at the beginning of the path here, look at these trees. And it's about a 45 minutes walk out to what's called Hell's Gate. And there's a couple other spots along the way that I'm going to stop. There's actually a place out there with some tide pools, and you can do some swimming and what have you. Now, there's a place called Fairy Pools, and I was told that they've actually closed it because of some of the accidents that they've had along. But here is the coastal walk, 10.8 kilometers. Sunshine Beach is 5.4 kilometers. And we will just take our time. There's no rush, as my dad would say, or my dad used to say, just saunter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a nice Sunday afternoon saunter here in Noosa National Park. And just up here they actually have a nice map that will show you the outlay of the area here. It's got a so we are actually right there where it's the big red thing. You are here, and then Tea Tree Bay is a nice spot that she said to stop, and then they've got Dolphin Point, and we're going to try to make it out to Hell's Gate. You can see out at the distance there. So let's See if we can't find our way. As I walk along, well, you can see there are just absolutely no shortage of views. This is the coastal walk here in Noosa National Park. And the trail, as you walk along, see a gentleman there with a surfboard on his way out to catch a wave or two. But the trails as you walk along are just really fantastic. And I'm coming to a spot right here called Boiling Pot. Not quite sure what this is, but perhaps I can share it with you. It says, in the right conditions, the power of the surf entering the rocks below creates a surge, a pot of water on the boil. The boiling pot formed when joints within the sandstone platform were worn down, creating blocks that were eventually swept away, leaving an opening for the surf to surge through. That beautiful view. Just gorgeous. I'm going to try to get some drone flights on my way back. I'll do my walk and talk on the way out to the end of the walk, and then focus on getting some nice drone footage on the way back. And just a little bit up further, I thought I would share this view with you. What a place to walk and talk, I gotta tell you. Look at these trees here. Wow. I don't know if that's the bush I'd like to take a walk in, but oh wow. Wonderful. Really nice. A lot of folks coming back from a day in the water, morning in the water, I should say. Look at that. With the ability to just move this camera as I do and give you these beautiful views really is wonderful. A gentleman coming back from a day on the water. Fantastic. And as I walk, I've got a little Bob Marley playing in my ear on iHeartRadio. Boy, how times have changed since I first started traveling years ago. Look at this. There's a spot just up here where a lot of folks are out in the water surfing. Just up ahead. See a lot of people out running and whatever. You can't cycle on this path. This is great. What a great decision to do a little bit of a detour on this Sunday and bring you along for a walk and talk at Noosa National Park. Why not? Let's reach the beach. So I just stepped off the path and came down to this spot here, and I'll share this with you. I'm going to walk just a little bit and I'll find my way back to the trail. But right now, gotta watch my step. There we go. Look at that water. I'm not wearing any flip-flops, and I certainly don't want to get my sneakers wet. Really nice. Fantastic. Very popular spot. This is where a lot of the folks seem to be headed with their surfboards. Oh, it's fantastic. Look at that. It is a beautiful day at the beach. Really a fantastic day at the beach. A lot of people out here on the sand. All right, I gotta find my way back to the trail. Wow. Some beautiful, beautiful waves. This is where I'd want to go swimming. Here's a view looking down on the very same beach I was just walking on. And can you imagine having this just right at your doorstep? Every Sunday you could head out and take a nice drive to such a beautiful, beautiful beach as this. Really something beautiful. And that right there, my friends, is your drone flight right out over that water there. But I need to still continue on and find my way to the end of this trail here. And it will hopefully provide some more spectacular scenery and views as I get to Hell's Gate. No shortage of surfers here at all. I've come up to another spot just at the point where I'm going to take a right to finish the coastal walk, but this is Dolphin Point. Dolphins can often be seen surfing the swell, sometimes in pods of up to 30 individuals. Their streamlined bodies with oil glands in the skin allow them to effortlessly glide through the water. Now, I don't know that we'll see any dolphins, but seeing that it's Dolphins Point, this would probably be the spot that you would see them, one would think. So let's see if there's any dolphins out in the water. Look at that beautiful, beautiful ocean. Nope, I don't see any dolphins, but I do see some young guys down there on the rocks fishing. And that's where the trail would lead that I was wondering about just a moment ago as I was walking down the path. But we will just take a walk right up here. I would imagine that folks that are planning a trip to Australia, a lot of these walk and talk videos that I do would just really prove invaluable to a lot of people in deciding where they wanted to prioritize their time in visiting this beautiful continent. And there's still, I've only scratched the surface in what I've been able to share with you. Look at that. All right, on we go. Coming up on a spot that's called Granite Bay, and I would imagine there's a reason it's called Granite Bay, and it's probably because all of the granite that you'll see down on the shoreline. Let me do a nice little view there. So there you have Granite Bay here in Noosa National Park. Really pretty. The trail is actually turned into a dirt path, very easy to walk or run. There's no shortage of people out enjoying this wonderful day here. Another view of the bay right there. Actually a wonderful opportunity to fly a drone around here and get some nice footage. Here's another view of Granite Bay, and everywhere I look I see drone. Just beautiful drone shots. So I will capture those on the way back. I believe I'm coming up upon what's called Ferry Pools, and I was actually looking forward to being able to share that with you, but if I'm not mistaken, it's actually closed. So I will perhaps be able to share some of it with you with the drone flight. But here's yet another really, really nice view. So I'm not that far from my destination of Hell's Gate, and over the years there's been no shortage of people who have told me to go there, and now I can say that I made it to the gate. At least I made it to Hell's Gate. So next time somebody says, go to where, I'll say, oh, I've been there already, at least to the gate. So shouldn't be but a few more moments before I actually reach the gate of hell. Very nice. There's a path going down there, which I would assume would be a path down for maybe surfing. Interestingly enough, as I walk along, there's no shortage of folks wearing New York baseball caps. And I don't know if that's because they've actually been to New York, but that must be Hell's Gate, just over yonder, where I see a bunch of people sitting on the rocks. I must have made it to Hell's Gate, or maybe that's Ferry Pools, where you're not supposed to go. There's one more view of Picnic Cove, and as I turn around, I believe that I have arrived at Ferry Pools. And like one might expect, the fact when they say, look at this tree here, but when they say that Ferry Pools is closed, I don't think that translates very well, because I see no shortage of folks that are down there at what I believe is Ferry Pools right there. So it's supposed to be closed off, but I don't think it is. Maybe somebody took the sign down, but we will we will see what if I can find my way down there and share that with you. It sure looks like a beautiful spot, that's for sure. Look at this water. The water's just gorgeous. So I'm going to try to watch my step, or mind the gap, as they might say if I were British. So look at this. Wow. Just beautiful. Really, look at that water. Postcard perfect. And I'm just gonna bring you along for the walk as if you were here yourself. Trying to watch my step on the stones as I go down. Kind of reminds me of my soldier days when I was a 91 Bravo in the third of the 32nd Infantry Regiment. Now look at that drone flight right there. Straight down there would be a beautiful drone flight, and then we'll come up here. Let's see if I can't find my way out a little bit and give you another perspective. I don't think that this is Hell's Gate, although I could certainly be mistaken. I didn't see a sign that said Hell's Gate. But look at the view. I'll probably show you the actual footing here. You can see. Very nice. Really do have to be conscientious of where you're stepping. Awesome. Well, this would be ferry pools, I would imagine, because I see some ferries down there in the actual pools, and that would certainly make for a nice drone flight right there. Look at that. There's your ferry pools right there. Is that fantastic? Oh, that would make for a great, really nice drone flight. And I think I might actually give that a shot. We will see, as the saying goes. For those of you wondering, this is the view going back up. Give you a nice idea as to the path going down right here. And how does the saying go? If she can do it, anyone can do it. You know, I was walking along and I found myself thinking that Carlo Panettiere of Melbourne, he'd never forgive me if I didn't take a moment and share this this hat with you. You know, Carlo, this hat really has grown on me. It really is nice. I can remember pulling up in your driveway back in I don't know, what would that have been, March, something like that, and you coming out and giving me this beautiful hat. So if only for you, Carlo Panettiere of Melbourne, I wish you the best of days. Good day, mate. Alright, so you've heard of the song Knocking on Heaven's Door. Well, here we are knocking on Hell's Gate, and as we approach, there's a warning sign: unfenced cliff edges. This track follows the cliff line. The overhanging cliff edge and rock face are unstable and unfenced. Strong winds blow in this area. Serious injury or death could result from leaving the walking track. So let's be mindful of where I walk and talk. But I believe that we are just about at Hell's Gate. In fact, there's a sign just up ahead. Well, I've heard of knocking on heaven's door, but here we are approaching Hell's Gate, and there's a warning sign: unfenced cliff edges. This track follows the cliff line. The overhanging cliff edge and the rock face are unstable and unfenced. Strong winds blow in this area. Serious injury or death could result from leaving the walking track. And there is your view right there of Hell's Gate. You can see. So I can't imagine that I'm probably right near that spot here. So let's go see if we can't see Hell's Gate. I don't know if I'm going to knock on it or not, but I'll knock on heaven's door. I don't think I'm going to knock on Hell's Gate. Welcome to Hell's Gate. That's right, Hell's Gate. And what a beautiful view. This is really gorgeous, and what a great decision to walk up here. And the view is just, oh my goodness, the view is just really gorgeous. Really fantastic. Look at that. Now I'm hoping that I can get my drone up and maybe share some views with you. And you know what? I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think I've been here before. I could be mistaken, but I think on the last trip that I came with beautiful friend Michelle, she I think this is where she brought me. She might have wanted to push me in or over the edge at that time, but perhaps not. Anyway, folks, so I hope you enjoyed this walk and talk here in Noosa Heads National Park. Really, really a special place, and hope that you're able to get here one day as well.